Clarissa and her colleagues do at Advocate.
Bulls by 7 in the early going. Here's Doncic. Through the defense. Wow, tough finish by Luka. We got Williams, Vucevic, Carly Jones, Terry, and Dosumu. And a foul on Terry, and one. Doncic has yet to take a seat. 11 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Working on the rookie Terry, lets everybody clear up.
That Dallas team looking at each other like, whose was that?
Sacramento Kings moving the ball around extremely well, like they did 24. Hardaway Jr. missing, back out to Luka. Spins. Tough shot off glass. Irving in transition to Bullock. He crashes to the court. Doncic against Mitchell. That's going to be a foul.
Purely for the fact that the ball usually will start to find a little bit of energy, a little bit of momentum.
Luka with a step back three. Laces
to the basket in the open floor.
John Collins switched on to Luka. Luka with 7 to shoot. A heave and a hit for Luka Doncic.
He uses it well.
Luka back in the floor, and he hits it.
Allowed an easy bucket for Martin.
And with that, Miami lifts the lead back to 4. Josh Green came in a moment ago for Dallas. Here's Luka operating inside over Butler.
Too small. The coaching staff thought the energy needed to be up and better. So you can play well good offensively, but not get it done in the 50-50. I was almost able to get it down.
11-4 is the run in progress right now for the Mavs. 4 minutes left in the game.
Bullock, clean look. Won't go down. Long rebound back to Doncic. Embiid lurking.
Yeah, and if Embiid's going to guard Bullock, he's going to be open like Cleveland was.
Doncic. It's good. Doncic.
34 that he had in the game in his previous home with the Milwaukee Bucks, who traded him to Indiana at the trade deadline. And Luka shoots it over Isaiah Jackson, and it's good. They approve of what he did over at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the way that Nembhard came up the floor. Wara defending Luka Doncic. Luka on the handles, 5 to shoot, spinning, and a scoop to the hoop. What a bounce.
Is the bottom line.
Well, Morse and McGee aren't the only two, but they've certainly helped. There are others that are active as well. Hardy's had some moments on defense, I think, as well. Yep. 3, bottom, Luka. Rebound Josh Green after T.J. McConnell missed. Now Luka driving around the defense. And he's fouled.
And they see themselves back in this contest. A lot of it has to do with that guy right there.
Yeah! Former Mav.
Doncic. Counting. P.J. Washington at the scores table, chomping at the bit. Doncic is going to get a couple more stops. Fitting that he'd have a nice year. Back off of Powell. Here comes Luka around a pair of screens, and now he's got Curry on him, trying to take him to the basket, and he was fouled. And Doncic Warriors just going back to the point on the tiebreaker. So Golden State has already lost the season series with Phoenix and the Lakers. As Doncic hits his first 3.
Pass by Curry against 2 defenders on the ball.
Doncic gets that one to fall. And so Luka
Regrets some of those misses. But Willie Green was saying, I've never seen the standings look like this. They are piled up. Doncic sidesteps for it. 1:33 left in the first. He's 3 for 10. Mr. Herb Jones is doing Herb Jones type things tonight, Beck Mullins. Yeah, Luka's 0 for 3 so far in the quarter, but he will go back to
Dallas at 43. Jones a big body, 6'10" against Doncic. 3 threes.
Yeah, that's when he's at his best, when he's got a rhythm 3. He just doesn't hesitate, catches and shoot. Luka is making an impact early tonight.
Much needed. And a lively free ball. Good defense. They collapse down, but still Luka
and say, go out and give me something, Simone.
And remember, Danny Ainge took a look at him when he was with the Celtics and Simone decided, let me just jump back overseas for a while. Danny Ainge never forgot him. And
The Mavs bench with 25 points in the quarter. As a team, they've scored 29. Luka for three! Yes.
No doubt about that.
And how about the two big threes by him to give the Suns the 1-point lead? 9 straight points by Phoenix. Doncic fouled again, couldn't bank it home.
With Powell to get him off. I mean, he is a low down low.
Embiid, number 2 scorer in the league, as Luka bumped. He'll shoot
Quick plays, decisive plays. Not to say what he's doing is wrong, obviously not. But see, this is a quick move.
No looks into the corner. This is Bullock. He has struggled. Offensive rebound, Doncic. Maybe seconds left in the half.
Here comes a step back.
What a matchup here. Luka against Embiid.
And for you to play fast, you've got to be in immaculate shape. And he's not in great shape. He's in really good shape. But look at this. As he goes through the moves and does all that. Sport.
Giannis, Shaquille, and Larry Bird.
Pretty good company.
Embiid. Doncic against Embiid. What a matchup here. Luka likes it.
At the Sixers bench the whole way and found Maxey up top. Step back 3. It's in the 4th where he could rest.
Well, Luka's got a teammate to take some of that weight off his shoulders here with Kyrie as Don.
Come in for the Pacers. Jordan had 18 points off the bench Saturday in Orlando.
Cleveland plays, but Cleveland plays big.
16 Dallas.
But people say, well, why does that make a difference? It's not like going to a gym, but just great offensive play.
Halliburton trying to get away from Doncic. His long 3, no good. Halliburton's 0 for 3 from behind the arc. The Pacers just 1 of 6. Doncic against Matherin.
Wow, Doncic has got size. He really didn't want this switch.
Drive on Halliburton, go inside, and gets 2 more.
And Anthony Davis did not play in the prior 2 meetings. A different challenge for Dallas defensively with him on the floor.
Boy, Luka's on fire.
And their fault. The defensive side of the floor.
You're putting the pieces together. I see it. James switches on to Luka. Luka put it on a platter and scored it.
Points for Luka Doncic. He tries again on Dominic Carlo, who fouled him a moment ago, and he does again. For San Antonio's 4th team foul of the 3rd quarter. Luka into the paint and draws another foul.
Play the right way.
Yes.
When it comes to moving the ball to the open player.
And they're back within single digits. This is an 8-point game. Slicing to the defense, layup for Luka. Unable to make up significant ground here in the 3rd quarter. Right now down by 16 points. A trip to the free throw line is coming up for Luka.
Extra pass. Green missing. Gobert the tap out to Doncic.
Minnesota's X-outs have been tremendous on the backside. The way they've been able to cover as Rudy gets into an ice.
Here at American Airlines Center. Doncic nearly had a poke away. In the lane. Blocked from behind, but a foul.
But you just saw he can get others involved also.
That's 8 straight made field goals by the Kings. They're up by 4. Crossover into the lane. Luka got it right back for the
side against Davis, who momentarily has been slowed down.
Yes, he has. He's having to work now. They changed it up. Barnes guarding Luka. And a 3 right in his face.
The reason that Willie put him in the game this early. He's trying to pick up the pace of this game right now.
Luka again got what he wanted. Man, got the mid-range. Really maximize the mistakes. 13-2 there. Another switch. Then CJ's on the ball, and they call the Luka on the switch to Trey. Inside of 10 of the shot clock on the carry. And he's going to get a layup out of it.
Good ball movement, though, if you're the Pistons. Moved it, spread the floor, and got a good look.
Doncic to the lane. Fouled on the shot clock. Scott. Luka picked up by Duran. Luka will drive it and score it off the square. Comes to get it topside. Hardaway Jr. drops it to Luka Doncic against Alec Burks. Luka from the sideline. Wow. Team foul on the Pistons. Recent fouls on Jaden Ivey, his first. Doncic against Isaiah Stewart, who's come on. Put some physical defense on him.
Pay for it.
Pistons by 3. Bertans scoops it to Luka Doncic. Luka rocks that dribble, takes it to the rim. Missed the shot. Pistons lead them by 8, 2.5 to play in the third. Luka Doncic against Killian Hayes. Luka will drive it. Flip it up, no. To play here in the third. Luka Doncic has Killian on him. Drives him right to the basket. Double on the up fake.
And the Pistons absolutely had to have it.
Bogey gave it to him. He has 7 of the Pistons' last 9, but he has 10 in the fourth. Comes to forecourt. Luka Doncic against Bojan Bogdanovic. Gets to the elbow. Fires. Spills it.
Over 200 minutes now. It's a plus 98. They're proven. Something had to give. Minutes had to give somewhere. And then get better, feel comfortable. But always it's when I was, hey, let's make sure you're getting better. It's great for you, for the Wizards. It's great for you, for your future. We all have the same thing in common.
Yeah, and Anthony Gill is in that mix, too. He's actually 5 points better when Porzingis is out.
Long right, one of our best on-ball defenders. Here's a switch with Barton now. Guarding Doncic. Doncic creative way-in.
From downtown, they're keeping the Dallas Mavericks defense honest.
Luka once again getting to the cup. Both teams shooting 55% from the field. Luka with the cross. Going off glass. Good double team there by Beal. 3 assists. The Mavericks trail by 2. Luka now being guarded by Gill. He spins and gets into the lane.
On a beard on his bobblehead. They left him hanging on that one.
Here's Luka. What a tough lay-in. It's remaining. Doncic with the ball. Being guarded by Kuzma.
Great defense.
Good defense there by Kyle. Better offense.
Today is career game number 600 in his time in the league. Season high 36 against the Spurs the other night. Luka answers right back.
It's a bonus for the Clippers. They got so many guys that can make shots.
One of those shot makers, good three-point shooter. Morris right now defending Luka on the perimeter. Luka drives, double pumps, and 9 of the points for Kawhi have come here in the third quarter as the Clippers on the front again. But Luka today for Luka. He crosses half court. Bumped by Covington. And a foul or just out of bounds.
How his team respond overtime and play better defensively.
And right now they are 25th in defensive rating. Luka playing with his food. Here's the step back 3. And he'll draw the foul on Martin. Down the free throw, he's got 6. Approaching 4 minutes to go in this first half. Dallas Mavericks trying to snap out of their 3-game skid. Luka steps back over. Bam. Dallas up by 9. Luka in the lane, got it.
For to start today, they wouldn't be in it.
Wow. Team that 2 years ago was in the NBA Finals. Here's Luka. Spins and fires, fouled by Hero. And 1. Descent. Very popular over there. Here's Luka working against Oladipo. 8 on the shot clock. Surveying the court as he tries to back him down. And Luka out front against Oladipo. Step back 3, fewer.
How many unique challenges does it make for the head coach in that scenario?
Well, first of all, you have to rely on your depth more as Doncic forced into a tough 1 foot.
Luka out front.
They double team him. Good hard show by Capella, who switches onto him now. Luka draws the foul and will go.
Really sharing the ball exceptionally well.
Capella switches on to Doncic. Powell hit the deck. Capella all alone on an island. Luka with the floater, got it. On Doncic. Luka on the drive to his left. Okongwu stayed down. Didn't matter to Luka. Doncic. No help coming. Luka gets into the paint. Draws the foul. And Doncic as a screener has Hunter switch onto him. Hunter with 5 fouls. They cleared out for Luka to go to work. Touch the paint. Float game is pure.
47 seconds left here in the second period. Doncic 15 to shoot. Hesitates, waits for Hart to close on him, and 88 to count. Great answer by the Blazers. Spinning inside Luka. Count it if it goes, it does. Nurkic by himself up top trying to defend Luka. Crossed him into the lane. Scoops. Scores.
Doncic with 11. And the three-pointer is cash. Monty.
Three-point shooters in the league. And he's 3 for 6 tonight. He's having an outstanding game all around.
What a game. Doncic lays it in.
10 points in the fourth quarter for Terrence Mann. Hardaway just went in for Hardy a moment ago. It has been all Luka down the stretch. A lot of it inside of those scores. But again, I think we brought this up earlier. Saying things is one thing. Doing it is a different deal.
Well, he did it tonight and won. He died.
So now you take it. Now you take it.
Before he shoots.
Now you take it.
Right. And he jumps into you. Man, oh man.
But you don't think that that's a role he's had for a lot of his career. But going into tonight, he started 600 games.
In Porter Jr., 19 points for him.
That's what he's averaging this year. And that's a number that's been trending up as of late. Against Garuba in space. Luka driving on him, pulls up and uses the fourth, and that's it. No team fouls for the Rockets.
That's a Luka time now.
Bullock put it down for a few dribbles back in the hands of Luka. That lead was tie-in, but Luka's not making threes tonight, so he's going inside and drawing a ton of fouls. Just 3 weeks out of the lineup for Josh Green with a sprained right elbow. A 3-ball for Luka, and it's contested by Pirtle. Moved well off the ball.
Give him an easy one.
But he struggles on this end of the floor, and going to work against him is Luka, and a foul on Doug McDermott. Luka comes to Powell to get the ball for San Antonio.
Surveying. See what he comes up with here.
Zach Collins, the defender for San Antonio, switched on to
away that Porter was there to stay with him on the leak out. The Mavs would outscore the Rockets 13-0 in terms of fast break points. No fast break points for the Rockets. Luka dancing on Şengün. Looks like a carry. Pinned by Smith. It's like he had in Houston. Again, the switch. Luka's hunted this. Goes at Garuba. Works baseline. And from the...
Boy, Dwight, you like that physicality from Easton. Powell tried to set a screen in.
With the Mavs.
It's a reunion game for him too, you know?
Yep. Played last year with New York. One season.
He wants to get him. There's no question about it.
So do I.
Crossover. Down he goes. Off the missed shot for New York.
Go at him.
And New York's got the lead back to 8. And here is Randall, and he's out there with 3 fouls. And so Luka got... There were some signs of life on offense a little while ago, but New York snuffed that out with Grimes and Randall doing a lot of damage at the other end of the floor. Reggie Bullock has returned to the game. And here's Luka, 3-pointer over Julius Randle. Yes, sir. Here comes Wood to set the screen. We're still waiting for the field goal of overtime between the two teams. They're combined 0 for 8 from the floor in OT. There's the first 3.9 left in regulation. Here's a pick and roll involving Luka and Wood. Randall has switched on to Luka. Randall picked up 3 fouls in the first quarter, only 1 since. Now there's
chip in 2011. Teammates, of course, with Dirk Nowitzki, who was honored in a big way pregame. More on that later. 4 minutes to go here in the first. The Lakers lead by 12. Westbrook now on Doncic, who still doesn't even have a shot attempt. Drives in the paint and gets that one.
In deep trouble. You catch him on a cold night. We're watching it right now.
We saw Darvin Ham there in his first year as the head coach for the Lakers. Doncic throws a 3. Now he's got to defend Luka on the other end, and just so hard to keep. Clear it off for Doncic, who has 12 points. Spins past Westbrook, goes to the cup. Reverse layup, nobody's fouled. That's the championship. It was the first game of the season. There was a lockout. It was a rematch of the NBA Finals. LeBron James and the Heat against the Mavs.
36. Dallas led this game by 16 in the second quarter. That lead is gone, and now they trail.
Well, you start giving a team confidence, though. It can change Luka.
7. Wood has returned to the game to provide a little something for Dallas on offense. Hopefully. Luka in the paint. He's fouled. But they are 85, almost 86% tonight. 24 of 28.
And they get there so much.
Mavs, by the way, are 23 and 25 on their free throws. Drive, Luka flips it up and in.
I'll tell you what, watching him execute it up close was something else, man. It was just, I played with him when he was a rookie, and he came already locked and loaded with the killer crossover.
Oh, man. And another foul.
And it's really pretty simple, right? Just take the total number of threes that you make, split it in half, and add it to the field goals made. Divide by the total number of field goals attempted.
Comes Doncic the other way. Working on Rivers off glass for
the Mavericks. Just switched it this time.
Yeah, Edwards stays with Powell. Reed matched up with Doncic. On the move and more.
Game this year for D'Angelo Russell.
Seems like he'll average 17 points for a long time. That talented.
Luka working against Austin Rivers. A three-pointer on the money for
D'Angelo Russell has always been.
Second basket of the game for Russell. To get it 2 for 1. A quick 3 is up and on the money.
Right now, after that second quarter.
Luka driving, draws a foul. And whether... And as we frequently say in these situations, trading baskets obviously problematic when you're trying to do what Dallas is trying to do. This stuff.
Luka, step back, a deep 3. With one of the great legacy that we've established here on the broadcast. You didn't mention the Coliseum, though, in the background. Doncic back. Grant watches Nurk. Now Simon switches out on him. Doncic wants to go to work. Into the lane, to the glass. Laid it in. Young guy in there. In Shaden Sharp, you've got Trenton Walker and Eubanks and Winslow. And I guess the tacit message is, starters, you're not getting it done. We're going to see what the bench can do here. See if they can light something up. But Doncic just...
Dinwiddie picked up by Stevens. Now it's Doncic. Doncic watched by LeVert on the switch. Luka uses that big frame and advantage from 8 feet out.
Right, and that's the key. The pull-up shot for him because teams are starting to play it now.
53 is the Cavalier lead. Cavs want to keep the foot on the accelerator here as Doncic gets past Love, lays it up. A foul is caught. Pressure on Doncic in the backcourt. Doncic picked up by Love as Finney Smith came right to Doncic to get the matchup at the Finney Smith. Doncic right to the basket, draws another foul.
The basket open in the Cavs. Nice passing to find the open man.
Doncic walks in toward Mobley, gets down the lane, draws a foul, and puts it in. Doncic works on Allen on the switch. Goes to the basket and lays it in.
His hands.
7 points for J-Dub. Another in-rhythm play for him. See now JRE out on a little bit of an island here with Doncic. Doncic so skilled and so quick tonight. So under 4 minutes left to go here, third quarter. Here is Doncic. Paisley on him. All right, thank you, Nick. Trying to play defense on Doncic throughout the course of the night. That is going to be Doncic. Deflating the clock as much as possible. The ball ultimately in the hands of Doncic. Good chance here for J-Dub to defend. Doncic no win out.
String together a couple of stops here.
Doncic going to work. And once again.
Straight. Dallas has won 3 straight as well. Here's Doncic looking to break down Middleton. Doncic just too strong. Doncic using the screen, backing away. One-on-one with Lopez. Doncic put him in the mixer. Doncic. The only remaining starter on the floor for the Mavericks at the end of this first. 4-second difference, game and shot clock. Doncic looking to shake Portis. Doncic fading and hitting.
Picked off. Murray got it, tried to feed, and retaken.
That's 3 straight turnovers for Denver.
And 10 for the game. Doncic with a 3.
Trying to get Doncic in the post here against Brown.
And that's what they got. And coming up, swing through. And then to the other end, Gordon answers with a nice shot outside of his own. He's got 17 with the try. Doncic with a fake and a foul.
Jeff Green, Highland. And those are 3 guys that you can certainly count on. You got your normal rotation in.
Doncic. He has indeed. Triple-double for Doncic, 17, 10, and 10. 52nd of his career, 6th this season. Dancing on Maxey in the paint, up and down.
The arc finishing with 20 points in 26 minutes. Luka working on Booker, gets inside. See if Bullock can get going. He has struggled as well, shooting just 28% from beyond the arc this season. Doncic gets the matchup with Ayton on him. Doncic working a 2-man game, gets a switch with Ayton. The step back 3. Rattles it in. Differential between the shot and game clock. Suns deploying his zone. Doncic shoots over the top of it. The days in Boston. 3rd game in 4 nights. I think there was optimism even with that schedule, considering there was not big minutes played by the starters yesterday in that afternoon matchup against San Antonio. As Doncic able to bait. Doncic gets to that right hand. It's Wainwright throwing that big chest into him, forces the miss. But then an offensive rebound by Christian Wood.
That's it.
And unfortunately, it's happened far too often.
He had 3 white jerseys in there.
4 on the shot clock. Doncic. Step back 3 for Luka. Bullseye! There has been breathtaking offense and breathtaking defense by the Mavericks here in the 3rd quarter of the game. Luka winding the clock down, driving, spinning, scoring.
Now guarded by Beef Stew up top. Kenny Smith with a screen. Isaiah Stewart gets through it. Luka for 3, and it's through, and he knew it when he with a 1-point lead. Luka Doncic from the baseline, knocks it down. Luka for 3, and it's through.
I think the free throw.
Luka nearly lost it. Gets it back, 5 on the clock. Drives it, rises and fires and fills it.
After being down by 17.
The Warriors get so many baskets because of the attention you have to give to Steph Curry.
Foul Curry, Doncic.
Doncic in a lot of screen rolls on the defensive end, and Curry on this end as well.
Yeah, Curry wants to go at Doncic. That's the matchup they want.
The bump and the fadeaway. Doncic, 40.
When he has the ball in the open court.
Milwaukee's like Dallas. They take a lot of threes. 37 threes a game attempted by Milwaukee, 7th in the league. Dallas takes 39. That's 5th in the league. Luka, late clock, fading over Bobby Porter. That was no good. And here is Dallas with Luka running the offense against Lopez. Driving on him, takes his time, got inside, and a late whistle. Now it's Allen who comes out and picks up Luka here. Under 8 minutes left in the game. Three-pointer, yes, sir.
Want to watch. Smart and Doncic. Now he's picked up by another terrific defender. Horford goes inside, stops, falling away. Shot is good. Led them to the conference finals last year. Doncic slowly gets in, count it, and the foul.
If you don't compete on that end, they don't count.
Under 2 to play in a 25-point game here in the first half. Doncic, nice spin move. Jumper is good. Grant Williams now gets up on Doncic. He sees a lot of different defenders no matter who he plays. That shot is good again.
In the second half, Mike.
Well, Dallas's defense again has been solid this year. Doncic has been terrific. Knocks out another. Horford on the perimeter guarding Doncic.
Take some courage to put yourself out there, Mike, and express some things that maybe you struggle with.
Doncic rattles it.
Much better scrambling on the backside of those tracks.
So good defense there from Grant Williams. Doncic nearly lost it. Smart up into him. 5 on the shot. Doncic step back 3, puts it up, puts it in.
19-12 Denver here in the first quarter. Luka inside, he missed it. Point blank range.
50-cent finish, but he's got what a move. He's just got to finish it.
Davon Reed, long range. Luka hits.
Game with Brodko. Keep running.
Now Davon Reed picks up Luka. Got to keep your hands out of there. Luka in the lane, put it up, got it.
Well, he did right there.
1:10 to go. And that's going to be a foul. And now Luka playing at his own pace. Very deliberate. Now they switch. Porter on Luka, and he lays it in. Second bucket. It's 2 for 10 tonight. Seven to shoot. Luka. Euros into the lane. Basket counts foul. Not doing his thing. 17 for Brown. 7 of 11 shooting. Luka in on Bones, and he drops it home. In. That's not good. He's got 18 points. He had it in 13 minutes early. Now Zeke Naji going to try Luka. Luka steps back. 3 on the way. That's good. Good. 24 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. Luka in the lane. Drops it home. Bones and Reed.
And now I think Butler's going to get the start on his countryman.
Butler nearly poked it away. Now Slovenia against Slovenia right here. Doncic and Blatko. High Archer. Got it.
Goes from behind the three-point line, but also Reggie Bullock. They both haven't been able to find their touch yet this season. But he and Morris stepped up a little bit. But you got to see that.
Clippers have made 7 shots. Turned the ball over 8 times. Luka Doncic.
Or guys cutting to the basket. Because if you get 40, okay. The rest of the Mavericks team has to make up the rest of that. No, the Rip is extremely confident. That little fadeaway, the soft touch, is easy money that time for Senior.
Doncic to the baseline, up, under. We thought he'd be active in these final.
Portland zoning a little bit there.
And they probably play as much, if not the most, zone defense in the league. But against the zone to recover all of that ground that they lost. Big attack put in by Portland. to nose out in front, but now the Mavericks have caught back up, and they look for the lead, and Luka gives them the lead. From Villanova, where he was a first-team All-American as a senior. Hart, 74% on freebies, missed them both. Luka going to work inside. Lillard fouls him 3 times here in the third quarter alone. Luka picks the ball up and let it roll, and the clock doesn't start until he picked it up. Not going to be a 2-for-1. Here is Luka with some very spastic defense being played by Drew Eubanks, and the lead.
Trying to make it come from the outside.
Luka, he takes it inside.
You got to turn him into a shooter at some point, right? Nice drive.
And Luka inside, and he's fouled.
That's force. That is for sure. Oh.
Looks one way, pass goes the other. There's a Luka special. Luka able to step to his right, chase it down in the center court jump circle. Gafford switched on to Luka. Got a long defender. He'll challenge that 3, but nothing he can do. He's got there tonight with 14. A lot of slack picked up tonight by others.
By Doncic. Doncic going to have the ball in his hands for much of the night for Dallas. Working one-on-one against Wagner. He fakes, now fires, and backs it.
Great hustle play.
Got to get the stop here, though. Dallas trying to cash in on another Magic turnover. Doncic shoots it in on the base.
Doncic. Beautiful spin, high off the window. He draws the foul. Perimeter presence from Brooklyn. 4 of 8 from three-point territory. Duke now draws the assignment, and a foul called. It's percent. Screen from Green. Duke defending Doncic. 5 to shoot. Isolation. Doncic sticks it. Front up. Doncic. Switch. Now Thomas. 10 to shoot. Doncic always under control. 2-for-1 opportunity here for the Mavs. Simmons defending Doncic. Doncic the jumper. Oh yeah.
Team with this kind of length with 5 players.
Trip to the free throw line coming tonight. That is a season high for him. Along with 9 points and 8 assists. And here's Luka with a spot on the floor that he...
And create easy opportunities as a team.
102 possessions a game for Utah. Dallas is 29th in pace at 96 possessions per game. Luka over Vanderbilt on the money. Luka does have 6 assists tonight. 5 points and 3 fouls. And it's on him to do something. And he does.
Coming up with the steal. See if the Mavericks can close this quarter out. On and up.
Luka averaging 1.7 steals a game so far this year, 14th in the league.
He anticipates well.
Down he goes, and the shot is good. 2 minutes left in the half. Luka scored all these points since he picked up his 3rd foul. And has he defied his aggressiveness? Last minute of the 3rd. Luka, and he's fouled in the act of shooting. And Powell go into the game. Doncic gauging margin. One clock situation for Luka. He scored! Long distance this year. And Luka's trying to get his 3-point percentage on track, which may be part of the reason for the very early arrival today at just 23% on threes in the first 5 games of the season. He's got the very large presence of ball switched on to him. He just blows past him.
There's a 2.
Again, OKK trying to keep up with Luka. For the shoot. Step back. Count it! 7 to shoot. Luka. Oh, it might be Priest.
Chance to go 2-for-1 here at the end of the 2nd quarter. Carter, up fake, drive, in traffic, pass through the hands of Bol, picked up by Dinwiddie.
Oops. Good scramble, though,
Low turnover game. Only 10 for Orlando, but just 3 for the Mavs. Luka against Bol. Around him. And that's a bullseye. And that's actively. They let everybody else do the talking. And they obviously had a plan. And so far, so good. And Carroll's done some great stuff.
Back to the game. I mean, the attention never left. Doncic again, trying to go through his tricks with the basketball, and we're going to get a late whistle.
To the ball and get in the lanes. Dallas has turned it over just one time. They have a 20-19 lead on Brooklyn. Doncic takes it at Mills, and that was too easy. The game clock. Duke digs in against Doncic. Now a switch, and it's Watanabe. 10 to shoot. Dallas up by 4. Deep one. Doncic. It's a 3-on-2. O'Neal does it himself.
That could be multi-purpose.
And Luka goes down on the play. Now he rejoins with 7:24 to play in this third quarter. Dallas has turned it over 5 times since halftime. Luka fouled in the act.
The different look from the teams that you're seeing, from whether it was Memphis, the physical play, the bigs, Toronto, the ability to rebound, New Orleans, obviously, Milwaukee, and not quite the same type of personnel for the Mavs.
That's 5 fouls on Duke. Doncic, he got
for Brooklyn in this rotation and how he's performed on both ends.
7 points, 21 minutes for Ben Simmons. We're tied at 78. Doncic with Duke playing with those 5 fouls. Switch. Now he's got Simmons. 9 to shoot. Doncic makes his move. Luka, trigger man, gets it back from Bullock. Switch. Irving now on the perimeter. Doncic drives in. Dallas with a chance to tie or take the lead with 2:25 on the clock. Irving defensively on Doncic.
Overtime, you know, they're out here competing. This is probably, to me, their approach has probably been the best all season.
Watanabe getting bodied by Doncic, gets around.
Kleber did a good job. Always thought Maxi Kleber was an underrated defender.
Doncic clears out space, draws the foul.
Had he been able to pivot, he could have gotten himself in a better situation there and not turned the ball over.
Doncic, bottom.
No question. Much improved skills, particularly putting it on the floor, but a very mature game.
Doncic, he draws Hayes on the outside.
He's back here over here talking. So does it mean something or not?
At times. And at times it
that's a good answer.
It's like January. Looking to get back to his previous form where he gives you about 38% from deep. Doncic playing with a spoon. Clinic top 5 in MVP balloting. Trying to expunge the memory of that 11-point game against Dallas in the playoffs where
give greatness shots to make. Keep them out of the paint area and live with a contested 3.
Luka in the lane, got it.
That's a problem.
And an uphill climb all evening for Phoenix. Booker with 15 after that foul shot. Biyombo switches on to Doncic. Made him work hard for that. A foul.
If you talk about that Magic, the offense, one thing you can't do is lose assets in this league. Worst case scenario, you get rid of them on your terms to get something for them, but you can't just allow a team to sign a big time.
Lee switches on to him. Luka with a nice change of gears. Counted and one.